Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Parca Office Hours. We have a code of conduct applies. You can check our meeting docs, and like the gist of the document is just be nice to each other. We don't have a lot of agenda items, but we have been working too hard to actually release something before this office hours for Parca and Parca agent itself. But unfortunately, we have still some issues to just handle before the release. But it's like we are so close. We just need a couple of days, I think. With that, feel free to add any agenda items you have, or we can just discuss after the updates in open board kind of session. So I will start with the agent things. We have lots of fixes upcoming with Parca agent. The next release will be the first release using Rust in the eBPF space. And we will also be releasing ARM64 binaries and containers as well with this release. We don't have any major features as far as I remember. I need to check what we have in the changelog. But we had a lot of stability things. We fixed lots of stuff, and we actually increased the performance of Parca agent itself. We removed the local state, so we should see a more stable agent for the upcoming release. But that being said, we are working on like really cool features. One of them is already landed. You can actually check out the PRs, and you can see that we have system-wide profiling PR is work in progress, and we are hoping to have that into the next major release. I guess, and I will be working on the stack unwind EH frame-based or debug frame-based debug stack unwinding soon. So we also plan to have that into the next major release, not the immediate one, but the one after that. So these are more or less the Parca agent updates. If you have any questions, just go for it. Okay. If you don't, I guess I am going to give the mic to Frederick to maybe give us some updates on Parca itself.
So there are a lot of changes in Parca actually. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna catch all of them. There are a bunch of front-end changes. I think last time we already had a demo from Yomi about like a front-end search where we don't have to use like browser search or something to find a span. It works both in the table as well as in the flame graph. Let's see, we have a complete refactoring of the meta store, which basically removes the meta store from all profiling data as far as we can tell. Basically, it just improved the performance a ton because practically all the APIs are now batch APIs, and so we only need to do a single request basically for each type of data every time. So yeah, those are two big changes. There are a ton of changes in FrostDB, both correctness as well as performance. Let's see, we have a bunch of improvements around handling of debug infos. I can't even think of all of them anymore, but like there's a bunch that deduplicates debug infos, it deduplicates uploads, it adds metadata about debug infos, just a whole lot of stuff that improves practically everything about debug infos. So that's really, really awesome. I think those are the big themes. Can you think of anything that I forgot, Kemal?
I think no. I mean, as you told, like we introduced a bunch of safety checks, like performance improvements, debug information, and FrostDB. I guess, yeah, like these are not like super apparent from the user's perspective, but like even changing the metadata store itself, it's like will be a huge impact on scalability. And yeah, I guess we just need to show the change log, and it will be soon. Yes, right. We just reverted a FrostDB update, but I think we are not going to wait for the fix, but release the Parca as is. So,
Yeah.
okay, the other major version will have more FrostDB updates. I guess we just need to release a little more frequent, because like the last time we checked, it was more than 250 commits between the latest major version. I'm sure it's like even more than that now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. So yeah, these are going to be big, but then we are planning to release more frequently after that. All right. Okay. So these are the major updates that we have. But if you have any other questions or anything you would like to discuss, the board is now open. And since we also have Maxim here, he already sent lots of PRs. Any guidance, or if you have any questions on any of those, Max, just go for them.
Question for me? No, I'm good. If you have any question for what I've made so far, or what can I do to make it better if I'm too noisy or anything?
I mean, for what it's worth, we really appreciate your contribution. I guess for the past 2 weeks, you definitely did a lot of stuff, especially around our build pipeline, and like, yeah, everything that you did with the renovate and whatnot. I even didn't realize any of those, some of the tools that we use, and they were so outdated, and with the renovate we just like bumped to the latest version of them. So like, great work, we really appreciate it again.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Also, you wanted to attack one of the agent issues. It's actually kind of a blocker for the release, and you already wrote the whole PR in an issue. So I guess you just need to send the PR and we are good to go.
Yeah, I've seen for the past couple of days you've been opening small issues, things that because I don't know the code, I couldn't spot by myself, but they are not especially hard to fix, but you need to know that they are there.
Yeah.
Find them. So yeah, I've been looking into them. Same, I've seen the log in Parca. There's a logging about symbolization issues. I was trying to debug it. I didn't look in much, but yeah. Try to help with that as well.
Thanks again. We really appreciate, especially when the contributions are coming directly from the community. All right. Any other question? Or anyone wants to take the microphone? Okay, then we're gonna have a short one for this week. Hoping to have kind of a huge one the next office hours, because we're gonna release by then, hopefully. So see you everyone in the next Parca office hours.
See ya. Also, yeah, next time is going to be huge because we have so much work in progress right now. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Great seeing you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.